Hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and here to do her first Road to the Olympia in 2024 is IFBB Bikini Pro,
Alice Rocha.
All right, Alice, how are you?
I'm really good. I'm excited to be here. I got to say, I've been just I'm on the other side now. You know, I've seen all the other athletes before me do this online for years, and it's a surreal feeling being here and feeling the champion vibes in the room. Yeah.
All right, so I like to ask everybody, because I always get this feedback from people, like they see the gym in videos, but because you only see small snippets of it, and you really, like when they get here, they're like, oh, this is way bigger than I anticipated.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something very tiny, maybe like the size of this room, but it's about a good 10 of these. Yeah, so I definitely thought it was going to be smaller.
Yeah, well, and you also are coming here now that we have the entire building. We have everybody here in one place. We have the IFBB Pro League apparel with the NPC and IFBB Pro League offices. We have Etilis swimsuits. We have my posing room and an interview room, and we have the whole gym.
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that. I just expected it to be just a gym, but you guys have the store now. You have the greeting part in the front. You can sit down. You have the break room. You guys take care of us with the fridge and the microwave and everything.
Wi-Fi code.
The Wi-Fi code. That's
written on the paper plate.
Hey, it works. If it works, it works. So yeah, I definitely didn't expect it to be this evolved for sure. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a small gym. Guys, it is not just a small gym.
Well, glad to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully the first of many.
First of many, yes. I that's my goal at least. Yeah, it's not just one Olympia. We are on the track to keep growing through it. Yeah.
Okay, so we were just talking about this before we started. You qualified for the Olympia by beating Ashley Kaltwasser, the GOAT.
Yes. Crazy. That was a crazy one. It was an unexpected one. And it honestly gave me just a good feeling. I had been off stage for 14 months, and we put in a lot of work in the off season. I know everybody does, so everybody says that we worked hard. We did. And it was good coming in and seeing that I actually can stack up and compare to the best, you know? So that was a big moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of competitors, I've heard it for years, that they get upset whenever Ashley enters a contest. And I always say, why don't you want to be compared to the person who has the most victories in the entire IFBB Professional League, to find out where you stand and what you need to do to win the Olympia?
I agree 100%. Even like newer pros, if you're a newer pro and they want to do the small shows first and just get their, their.
Well, guess what, people? There really aren't small shows anymore.
Everybody's everywhere. But I say go where the big dogs are, we call them. Like, go where the best are going, see what you look like next to them, and that's going to tell you what you need to know to progress in your season. Yeah, I completely agree. It was nice to have her there, and it was nice to win. So it gave me a confidence boost for sure.
All right. So speaking of where the big dogs are, next year, Pittsburgh Pro.
Definitely want to do it. Haven't done it yet, but that's on my bucket list. I am for sure. I mean, if my coach allows me to, we'll
I don't care what she says.
You heard that, Jamie? We're doing it.
She knows that.
We're definitely doing the Pittsburgh.
Listen, as a sidebar, talk to Amy about that. She'll explain it, right, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've done the New York, but Pittsburgh was one that that's definitely a dream show. And I heard you guys are making it even better next year. Going to be an expo and big things, so that'll be good for my first time. Yeah.
Well, it literally is the pre-Olympia. I was doing a kind of like a background on everybody that has won the Pittsburgh Pro, both men and women, and we've had 15 Olympia champions win the Pittsburgh Pro over the years.
Yes. I know that Laura Lee has won it. Maureen has won it, correct, in the bikini.
Laura Lee hasn't won the Olympia yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is very true.
She'll like you for saying that. But.
Yeah, okay. Well, she's got the Arnold title. Yeah, okay.
We've had a couple of Brazilian women win with, Angelica and Isa won Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and Angelica's on our team now. She's very sweet. She's looking really, really good this year. So I'm honestly excited to see her comeback and everybody's comeback. I think this Olympia is going to be an extremely competitive one, especially in the bikini division. we have a lot of quality athletes this
Well,
year.
there's close to 50. And like I remind everybody, that's 50 people that won contests.
Yeah.
So it could be anybody. It's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we know that Jen Dory has dropped out. So to me, I know that there's still, we have Angelica, Isa, Maureen, and Ashley in the contest, and they've all won the Olympia, and they're all trying to win it back. But that doesn't guarantee that those four are going to be in the top five.
Yeah, that's very true. I think this last year, especially after Tyler started posting a lot about the videos and what he wants and his feedback for shows, I think we're finally coming to a point where everybody has really reached that refined bikini look. And it's just like whoever shows up ready that day takes it, because we all look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's really what the criteria is. This is what he's trying to make everybody understand.
Yeah, and I think he's done a very, very good job clearing the air up the last couple years with that. I think that the show winners have been a lot more consistent, and I'm happy about that too. Yeah.
The video quality's been good on those, hasn't it?
Yes, for sure. Thanks to no one. I always love the videos and the backstage. I always make sure I look at your backstage photo shoots that you have on NPC. So thanks for doing that, because we love it too.
Well, it's fun for me.
So. Yeah. Well, it's fun for us to go get free pics and see all the especially professional camera pictures.
Right.
We get to have that. So
one of the crazy things is this the 60th Olympia? It's my 47th.
Oh wow, Olympia attending?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, good thing I can't tell, right?
Well, my dad started dragging me when I was a teenager.
Awesome. Yeah.
Who knew I would still be here?
It's my first one, and I think it's amazing that I get to participate on a big special year.
It's actually my father's 50th Olympia.
Oh wow. Wow.
The reason I'm a few years behind him is because when I was in college, I didn't get to go to them.
Okay. Wow. Well, did you bodybuild? I'm like interviewing you now.
Nobody could. Nobody could because of my father, and this goes to the fact of why Etala stepped off the stage from competing, and why she's judging and doing everything else now, because she's involved with Tyler.
That's very awesome. Yeah. I think all of us bikini girls miss Etala up there, but she's honestly been so good with what she is doing and helping on the other side of the stage that you guys really chose like the perfect person to help all the women.
I mean, once she started, it was interesting. She came like a couple months later, when she was saying to like my father and myself and my wife and everything, when she's like, boy, she goes, sitting on this side, she goes, I realized everything I did wrong as an amateur and a pro, and I really want to help these other competitors not make the same mistakes I did.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. Yeah. It is nice when you have somebody that has done it and has felt what we feel, not only physically, but mentally, you know what I mean? Getting up there. So I always love talking to her. It's amazing to get feedback from somebody who's done it, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so how did you get involved with the sport?
I was I was just training with a bodybuilder coach, and one day he said, I think you'd be good in a bikini show. I was like, okay, let's do it. And then 6 months later, I did my first show and I won overall. And
That's
then
nice.
Yeah, it was nice. And then I went to NPC, or not NPC Nationals, Junior USA's, and I won overall there, got my pro card. And I was like, wait, maybe I'm really found my thing. So now I'm an Olympian, and I think I found my calling. So yeah.
Did you play any sports when you were younger?
Didn't play sports. I danced. I did ballet. Yeah, I did ballet for 8 years, and then I went to the Army. So athletic background for sure.
How long were you in the Army?
I was in the Army 6 years. Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Yeah.
That explains the tattoos.
Yeah, explains the tattoo.
That's an inside joke. You can ask her about her when you see her.
Yeah, I think the Army definitely helped a lot with the discipline that we need in prep. And that it kind of made prep for me just the regiment aspect and the mental toughness of just getting through the day, checking all your boxes. That to me is something I've done, and being under pressure and hard times. So when you mix it with being pretty in a bikini and a nice suit, it just worked for me. So I love bodybuilding. Yeah.
So what did your family think when you told them you were going to get up on stage in a bikini and be in a
Oh,
contest?
they still think it's crazy. Listen, I think the family's always the hardest part. They don't get it. And they slowly start to get it as you go on, but they still think it's a little crazy. When I post like my back pose pictures on Instagram, they're like, why are you posting your butt? I'm like, it's my tie-ins. It's my tie-ins. I work so hard for the tie-ins.
You just don't understand.
Yeah, you don't get it. And then even with the paint, like they're like, why do you have orange paint on you? I'm like, they need to see the tie-ins. It needs
It's not orange, it's brown.
brown. So yeah, it's a work in progress getting the family to understand.
Now, have they been somewhere to see you compete yet?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they still have comments?
Yeah, they still have comments.
So they see everybody's kind of like you up there.
Yeah, I think this last show we did Tampa Pro, and my family, we live in Florida, so everybody got to see me. I think that's when they were finally like, oh, okay, like I understand now. I kind of see why you were being moved around. I'm like, good. It's hard to explain to the family, you know, how the call outs work and what they're looking for, but they're getting it. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Are they coming to the Olympia?
No, they will not be coming to the Olympia. Actually, both my parents are in Brazil right now, so I will just be seeing them after. Yeah.
Well, do they know with the pay-per-view that there's also a second language? They have a desk backstage where the Brazilians are doing the commentary for Brazil down there.
Oh wow! I did not know
so
that.
it's all in Portuguese.
I'll let everybody know. Yeah. I'll let my followers
So OlympiaProductions.com, and you can choose the Brazilian portion of it.
Wow, that's awesome that you guys are doing that. Yeah. I appreciate, as a Brazilian, I appreciate that, because sometimes I got to translate my stories, and my family's like, I can't understand you. Can you post it in Portuguese instead of English? And so it's nice that you guys are doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say that's Jake and Dan and their crew.
Yeah. Is that your only the only language they're doing? Okay. Yeah. Because Brazil it's growing.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's United States and Brazil have the most athletes in the Olympia when you look at it.
That's very true. Brazil is making a very big presence at the O. So,
I mean, they kind of own wellness.
I agree. It's funny because my first show I tried to do wellness, and the judges were like, "Oh no, girl, you are bikini all the way." And then I got my pro card like 4 weeks after that. So I'm glad I listened to them. I didn't try to go the other route. Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but you need a couple of years to work on that.
I need about 10. Yeah, I'm tall. Yeah, so babe, all respect to the wellness ladies. If you guys obtain like the greatest physiques, so yeah.
Well, and even in the Bikini Olympia, look at how many Brazilians have won that.
Yeah, that's true. We got the glutes. Hey, I can't lie. Can't lie about that one.
So you could be the next one.
Hey, one day. I think that's everybody's dream, and I don't think that that's a far-fetched to say. So I'll keep it at that.
All right. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're here?
I want to shout out, I guess really my coaches and Jay and Drew Brannon that have been helping me through the season. And I think just shouting out to them, because not only have I realized that the physical aspect of bodybuilding is important, but definitely more importantly, the mental. And they've all helped me with that. So thank you guys for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want to add that we didn't ask?
No, I'm just very excited. I'm very nervous. I got the butterflies, but I think it's all normal, and I'm just going through the feelings and the motions. And as the clock starts ticking, you feel like more butterflies in your stomach and air in your chest. But it's been nice. Like, especially coming here, it just feels more real, So just soaking it all up. That's all. I'm excited for my first O.
All right. Sounds good. So listen, if you want to see Alice on stage competing to win, to be the next Brazilian to win the Bikini Olympia, make sure you get your tickets. If you can't get the tickets, get that pay-per-view at OlympiaProductions.com. There's an English version as well as the Portuguese version. So, just as an FYI. I just didn't want you to think that it was going to all be Portuguese, right?
Yeah, both languages.
Yeah. So do that. But if you get there, you could come, you could meet the Olympians. There's the expo, there's the press conference, there's all kinds of fun stuff going on. So it'll be a good time.
sir. Yeah, meet the Olympians. And as a first-time Olympian, I think my line will be shorter, but it's okay. Come say hi. I'm very nice.
Well, I had a funny story a couple of years ago. The first time I interviewed Urs, he said to me, he goes, I don't know if you remember my first Olympia. He goes, my whole family was there, and you were like the only one that came to talk to me.
That's what I'm expecting.
He goes, now, he goes, I've got lines that are like, he goes, but I always remember, he goes, even my mom's like, how'd that guy know you?
Hey, at that point, we're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
You know, the first one, you're just happy. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But if you are at the Olympia, please come say hi. I will be there to say hi to you. So,
Yeah, you can get a picture with her and everything else.
yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
Thank you so much, JM. I appreciate it.
Well, listen, I look forward to having you back here again.
Of course. Oh, yes. Next year for sure.
Yeah, for the Pittsburgh first.
Yeah. Yeah, Pittsburgh first, then for sure.
All right, so J.M. Manion.
And Alice Rocha, IFBB Bikini Pro.
All right, signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com. We look forward to seeing you at the Olympia.